Ever thought about building your own AI agent? Picture this, your personal assistant, powered by artificial intelligence, created by you, for you. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? Here comes n8n, an open-source workflow automation tool, to our rescue. It's a bridge connecting various services, APIs and applications, enabling you to create your own AI agent without any coding. The integration of AI with these automation tools and APIs is the future, and it's here. Ready to create your own AI agent with n8n? Let's dive into the process. The first step is setting up your n8n platform. If you haven't already, you can get n8n up and running locally using Docker or npm. For those who prefer a cloud-based approach, n8n Cloud is a perfect choice. Whichever method you choose, the n8n documentation has a comprehensive installation guide to help you along the way. Now, with n8n ready to go, it's time to select the AI service you wish to integrate. The options are vast, from OpenAI's GPT-3 and GPT-4 to Google Cloud AI, IBM Watson, and many more. The key is to understand your choice's API endpoints and ensure you have an API key at hand. Once your n8n platform is ready and you've chosen your AI service, you're all set to start creating your AI agent. The world of AI automation awaits, so let's dive right in. Now that we're set up, let's create a new workflow. Starting on our n8n dashboard, we'll navigate to the Create button in the top right corner. This opens a blank canvas where we can design our workflow. Think of this as your playground, where we can connect different services, APIs, and applications without writing any code. Next, let's add a trigger node. This is the event that will initiate our AI agent. We have a few options to choose from, including a webhook, schedule, or form submission. For instance, if we want our agent to respond to an external system, we can use a webhook node. Alternatively, we could use a schedule node to trigger our agent at specific times, or a form submission node to activate it whenever a form is filled out. With our trigger node in place, we're ready to integrate our chosen AI service. Let's bring our AI into the mix. At this point, you've set up n8n, chosen your AI service, and created your workflow with a trigger. Now it's time to integrate your chosen AI service. To do this, we'll add an HTTP request node to our workflow. If there's a specific node for your chosen AI service, you can use that instead. The HTTP request node is where we'll configure the call to the AI service's API. This typically involves setting the methods such as get or post based on the API requirements. Then we'll fill in the endpoint URL. Next, we add the headers. If your AI service requires authorization, this is where you'll include the API key. Some services may also require a request body, often formatted in JSON. You'll configure this in the HTTP request node as well. Once we've set up the call to the AI service, we need to handle the response. This is where the function node comes in. With this node, you can process the data returned by the AI service. You might need to manipulate the data, filter it, or structure it in a specific way for your application. The function node gives you the flexibility to do this. Finally, we need to decide how to output the result. This could be responding to a webhook, sending a message to a platform like Slack or Discord, saving the result to a database, or even emailing the result. Choosing the output method will depend on what you want to achieve with your AI agent. For example, if you're creating a chatbot, you might choose to respond to a webhook. If you're generating content, you might save the result to a content management system. Remember, the power of n8n lies in its flexibility. You have the freedom to tailor your AI agent to your specific needs. And just like that, you've built your AI agent with n8n. Before we wrap up, it's crucial to test and debug our workflow. To do this, simply activate the workflow and send requests to your trigger. Be sure to monitor the execution, making note of any errors or adjustments needed in your logic. Once you're satisfied, deploy your workflow and keep a close eye on its executions and logs within n8n for any issues that may arise. Congratulations! You've successfully built your own AI agent using n8n.